This segment's being sponsored by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife. All right, guys, welcome back. If y'all want to give us a call tonight, you can go ahead and give us a call now if you'd like. It'll be 615-737-7767. But first, we need to let you know that this segment is being sponsored by our friends over at Taylor's Archery. Y'all can find them at 100 East Lauderdale Street in Tullahoma, Tennessee. You can call on Tracy Taylor at 931-563-7706. Let him and Cam take care of all your archery needs. All right, guys, welcome back. Now, if you want to call, give us a call, 615-737-7767. And while we're waiting on some of those calls to start coming in, Wade, let's talk a little bit about some of the promotions you got going on right now. You've got a couple of promotions going on.
We do.
So let's talk about that.
We'd like to let the Tennessee hunters know that we're going to be sending out some select opportunities to save on entering in this year's competition, so you may want to be watching your mailbox here in the coming weeks. But there will be a $25 savings coming through the Apex funnel here to select hunters that they can get in yet.
Yeah. That's awesome. And then another way to win yet again.
Well, we have another,
we
do have another promotion that there's a little bit of time in yet to take advantage of, and if you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, that you will be put into a drawing for a brand new Raven crossbow.
And for those of y'all that don't know, that is like the crossbow of the crossbow.
It is the Cadillac. Yep.
Yeah, that's the Cadillac.
I think it retails at about $2,800.
Yeah, so pretty good little giveaway there.
Yep.
We got a caller here. Let's go ahead and jump over to our first one. Danny, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing good. We appreciate you calling. How can we help you tonight?
I buy my grandkids their lifetime hunting license, and I was wanting to know, do they have to have like a bow stamp or a muzzleloader stamp or whatever to go with that, or does that cover them?
No, that'll cover them for life on as far as their stamps goes, and it'll cover them on their WMAs as well. The only thing you'll still need to make sure they do is that when they turn 10 years of age, they'll have to have their hunter safety course taken care of. But other than that, with their lifetime license, they are covered. You're good to go.
So they can bow hunt, muzzleloader hunt, high-powered rifle, whatever?
That's right. They can, yes.
Okay. All right,
Absolutely.
that's what I was wanting to know.
Yeah, well, good luck to y'all out there sending some pictures.
All right.
All right, have a good night.
Bye.
I tell you guys, those lifetime licenses are something else, man. So, I mean, every time I go get mine, I'm like, oh, I wish we'd have had these growing up. You know, there wasn't even such a thing when we were growing up. Let's go to another call here. Jerry, how are you doing tonight? Jerry,
Doing great. Yeah.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Are y'all?
Doing well. Doing well. How can we help you tonight?
That hat that's got the fish on it over your left shoulder there, or right shoulder.
Yes.
Where do you get that at?
That hat was actually given me by Jake Davis with the Tennessee Bass Nation, and I believe it's just some hats that one of the school teams had made up. It's one of my favorites as well, and I get asked about it all the time, but I do not know of a place you can go and just purchase that hat. I believe they were made by a high school team up in Sumner County, if I'm not mistaken, but whoever made it needs to start selling them, because I sure could have sold a lot of them for them.
It does look good.
But yeah, I wouldn't know where to tell you to get one. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for calling.
Okay. All right.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We were talking about that hunting license?
Yeah. Roger. Can you hear us, Roger? All right.
I think Roger was in a war zone.
Roger, you might want to get some things checked on and try to give us a call back again here. What were you talking about the hunting license?
I was going to mention that, yes, about the lifetime hunting license. That was one of the first things I did when my daughter was born, but I just went and got that.
Me too, man. My daughter and son both, as soon as, I think it was maybe each of their first birthday or first Christmas or something, but my dad helped me get them, and we did that for each of them. We split it and got their lifetime licenses, and thought that was pretty neat. So they both got their plaques hanging up. Yeah. And of course, Emery, she's finishing up her hunter safety right now, so she just now had to take that, and she'll be
She's got
able
a
to go
lot of
with me on some of
experience
the
for
big hunts
just
now.
out, you know,
She does.
She got a
Yeah.
lot of hunts.
She's a
under.
little ahead of the game.
Yeah.
She does. That was kind of surprising when I sat back and got to thinking about it. We were on the dove field one evening. We were all talking about how long we had done it and all that. And she was like, I've done it 7 years. And I got to thinking, and I was like, she has dove hunted 7 years. I mean, you know, she's been out there since she was 3. So it's been really neat to watch her grow up in it. And I think I'm gonna have to get her signed up, Wade. She's pushing me.
She's asking for a youth division.
Yeah, she's
right?
wanting a youth division to be set up.
That'll
you
be
know.
next.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be next. We're gonna have to get it
I
set
think it's
up.
a pretty good idea, actually.
I do. You know, these kids. Let me tell you something. I guarantee you, give her 10 minutes, she'll film anything you want her to with that camera right
I'll
there.
bet so.
Because the parents are going to be filming anyhow for a lot of times.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, they are. So that's going to be a pretty cool deal right there. Just having her help me get into it. That actually kind of brought me into another question too. While I'm thinking about it, I film her a lot. She films me a lot. Now, for the deer to count in the competition, it's got to be filmed by this camera, okay? But let me ask you this, Wade. Could Wes film me shoot the deer with my camera, or does it got to be me filming myself?
Absolutely. We pride ourselves on, you know, the companionship of hunting, and you know, we have, you know, you got your father sons that team that like to hunt, and so absolutely, it's whatever's comfortable for the hunter. You know, self-filming can be a challenge, and we feel that we put together a system here that makes that about as easy as it can be.
You can't really beat that. I mean, when it's got the bracket with it, it's lightweight. I mean, guys, this doesn't weigh hardly anything. Little 4K camera, but I guarantee you that's not going to affect you being mounted on your bow or your gun or anything. That is not going to affect you at all. And I've already got some ideas, some things I'm going to be trying with it. Let's go. We got another caller here. Jason, how are you doing tonight?
This is Roger.
Oh, hey, we got
Roger's
Roger
back.
again.
Roger's
Roger,
back.
how are you doing tonight, buddy?
All good. You ain't talked to me yet.
Well, we tried to get you a while ago, and I don't know what in the world happened, but I'm glad I got you
I
now.
could hear you, but you couldn't hear me.
Yeah. Well, how are things going, man?
I'm down here in Louisiana. I was watching the TV show through my phone and listening to it on the radio. And
Yeah.
what I wanted, you know, that camera that you get with Apex, you know, I took that thing out to New Mexico with me. You seen that, a lot of that B-roll I've done. That camera's good enough to, you know, to put it on TV when it records.
Well, I hope to show some people that here just, you know, sometime in the next month or two. So, and actually, we're going to be showing them next week, aren't we, Roger? Because some of the film from next week's antelope hunt, a little spoiler for next week's show, have our first ever antelope hunt coming up next week. And some of that was filmed with this camera. Or, well, not this, but you know what I mean, with the Apex camera. So looking forward to sharing some of that. You guys will be able to see some footage that was actually taken with this camera in New Mexico along with Roger and Mountain Man. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's just a good deal to, you know, especially if everybody I talk to, like, man, how hard is it to record your hunt? Well, it's not that hard.
Yeah, it's not.
It takes a little work.
Yeah, but a little bit of time and practice, you got
paid to do it.
Yeah, it makes it a lot of fun, doesn't it, Roger? It adds a whole lot of fun to it. So
a lot, yep. And you know, if you kill a nice buck and you got a chance to win money, and once you pay the ender, you get your money back when you get the camera. The camera's yours.
Yeah, that's right, man. I'm looking forward to it. I know that much. And now we're all going to be having our own little competition among us. It's going to be a good time. But, man, we appreciate you calling. And, look, I'm looking forward to you being down here next week, buddy. Look forward to having you in and taking everybody along on the antelope hunt.
All right, buddy. I'll see y'all.
All right, have a good
travels, Roger.
All right.
Jason, if you'll hang in there, we'll try to get you in this next segment. We're going to get ready to go over right now, guys, and do this week's tip of the week. This week's tip of the week is being brought to you by our buddy Wes Stone over at Crowlight Real Estate Services in Lebanon, Tennessee. Y'all can find him at 1432 West Main Street or give Wes a call, 615-444-8200, and let him take care of all your real estate needs. All right, we're going to jump over in the field real quick with a fast tip. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you a real quick tip here that I've been using for a long time. It's something real simple, but it'll save you a lot of heartache. I'm out today, got my little four-wheeler out. I'm actually just moving some cameras around, doing a little bit of food plot work, but I'm up here
on this hillside, and we've got a logging road system up here. A really good way to move around on an ATV and not really disturb much, but it's full of spider webs. And I mean, every 10 foot, there's another spider web hit me in the face. So what I do to avoid that is I'll stop and I'll pick up just a little stick. It doesn't have to be any kind of, any particular length or anything, but just needs to be tall enough that it's over your head height when you're on the ATV. And I usually just set it right down here in this front rack like this and let it stick up. Of course, we're just at low speeds, easing through the woods. But what this is going to do is catch those spider webs before they hit me in the face, and they'll just kind of wrap up on this stick. And I'm telling you, it's something that's really simple, that if you'll try it, you'll do it for the rest of your life. That's this week's tip of the week.
All right, guys, we're going to get ready to take another quick break, and we'll be right back with some more Southern Woods and Waters.